Hello everyone. Good morning all of you. Welcome to you all in today's third online session of chapter number 7. Name of chapter number 7 is Jugs and Mugs. Now today in this session we have to see some introduction part of jugs and mugs, and then after we will solve some sums regarding jugs and mugs. Let us see. Introduction. Do you know what is capacity? The maximum amount that something can hold. If anything, any object holds something, either it's a liquid or either it's a solid, then it is known as the capacity. So, what is capacity? The maximum amount that something can be held is known as capacity. And the standard unit to measure the capacity is liter. We use the different units to measure the different capacity. If we want to measure different things, then we are using the different units for them. For example, meter, milliliter, centiliter, deciliter are the smaller units which we can be used to measure the smaller capacity. If we want to measure somewhat liquid, less liquid, then we are using which unit? Milliliter, centiliter, deciliter. These units we can use. But mostly in many of the place to measure the liquid things they are using liter, whereas the units like decaliter, hectoliter, kiloliter, this unit we can use to measure large capacity. Means if any place the liquid is given in a big proportion, then we are using decaliter, hectoliter and kiloliter. But all these units are related to each other. A milliliter is a very small amount of liquid. If the liquid is in very small proportion, in a small amount, then we are using milliliter. So milliliter are often, if we want to write down milliliter in shorter form, then we have to write down only ml. ml indicates milliliter. For example, milk in a teaspoon, this measure in milliliter, then 20 drops of water. These quantities are smaller, therefore we can use milliliter to measure this thing. Then milk in a small cup, it is also measured in milliliter. Then medicine in a teaspoon. These all are the different examples which we can use in milliliter. Now, a liter is just a bunch of milliliters. If we are putting these all milliliters together, then it becomes a liter. So we can say that 1000 milliliter makes up 1 liter. And liter we can use, liter we can write down. The shorter form of liter is only L. Milk, soda and other drinks are often sold in liters. Now, to measure this thing, different things, we are using the different tools also for measure the liquid measurement. Which are that? For measuring the cup and pitcher, we commonly use the measuring cup and pitcher with marking in the kitchen for adding the liquid ingredients in a measured quantity. If we want to measure the different things at our home, so we are using this kind of tools to measure the liquid quantities. And as you see in this, they were given some mark also. It starts from 0. In some of them, if that one is big, then they were given till 1000 ml marks, and 1000 ml is equal to 1 liter. If the object, the things in a small, then they were given the small quantities like 50 ml, 100 ml, 40 ml, 30 ml, this. So these are the different tools for measuring the liquid things at our home. But what about the other place? For example, if that is the laboratory, then in laboratory how we can measure the liquid things? So in a laboratory they are using conical flat bottom flask, then beaker, then graduated cylinder. These are the tools for measuring the liquid things at laboratory. You can see these are the different tools for measuring the liquid things, and these all tools are not same as our kitchen. If you want to measure the petrol things like petrol, milk, then they are not using this kind of tools. They have their own tools for measuring their things. Now, what are volume and capacity? Do you know the difference between the volume and capacity? Here you can see, here they were given 4 bottles to you, and in these 4 bottles, in each and every bottle there are 2 liters of liquid. So we see that the all bottles have a common property. All bottles have same thing. And what is that same thing? The same thing is that the shape is different, the size is different, but the liquid which in that thing is common. In each and every bottle there are 2 liter liquid. So this property of amount of space they have holding a liquid, so that is known as the capacity. A things which hold a liquid, maximum liquid, that is known as the capacity. Now, capacity is measure of how much a container can hold. Here you can see, here I am giving 4 different things to you. So, can you tell me in these 4 things the capacity is same in each and everything? No. To capacity, the capacity for containing a liquid, for holding a liquid is different from object to object. So here we can say that measuring a spoons or measuring jugs can be used to measure the capacity. So capacity we can use measure only and only in milliliters and liter. Therefore we can say that 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. Here you can see orange soda, then glass of ice tea, box drink, chocolate shake, baby bottle, then glass of lemonade, then coffee maker. These all are the different things, and to capacity for holding any liquid thing is different. So here in some of the object that the liquid measure in liter, whereas in some of the object, in some of the things, the capacity for holding a liquid things can be measured in milliliter. Now, you can see here the biggest unit for measuring the capacity is kiloliter. After the kiloliter, it's a hectoliter, then decaliter, then liter, then deciliter, centiliter and milliliter. So we can say that milliliter is the smallest unit for measuring the capacity, whereas the kiloliter is the biggest unit for measuring capacity. So when we move from smaller unit to big unit, what we have to do? We have to do multiply. And when we have to convert big units into small units, what we have to do? We have to do the division. So you have to remember this thing only. To convert small unit to big unit, do the multiplication, and for convert big unit to small unit, do the division. Let us see how. Conversion sums. Conversion of measures from higher to lower units. It means higher units to lower units. What we have to do when we have to convert higher units to lower units? We have to do the multiply. We always multiply when we have to change higher units to lower units. So 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. So here you can see liter is big unit, whereas the milliliter is lower unit. For example, convert liter and milliliter into milliliter. So see here, your first question is 4 liter and 345 milliliter. So here liter is the biggest and you have to convert this liter into milliliter. So what we have to do? You have to do the multiplication. So we can say that 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. So 4 liter is equal to question mark. So here you have to do the multiplication of 4 and 1000. So 4 multiplied by 1000 milliliter is equal to 4000 milliliter. Now in your question you have also 345 milliliter. So just do the addition of 4000 milliliter plus 345 milliliter. So your answer is 4345 milliliter. Let us see another example. Convert liter and milliliter into milliliter. So 7 liter and 65 milliliter. So first you have to convert liter into milliliter. So what we have to write down? We have to write down 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. So how many liters you have? 7 liter. So 7 liter is equal to question mark. So 7 multiplied by 1000 milliliter is equal to 7000 milliliter. Now in your question you have another milliliter. So just do the addition of that both, 7000 milliliter plus 65 milliliter. So what is the answer? 7065 milliliter. That is the answer. Now let us see another conversion. In this conversion, what you have to do? Here you have to convert the lower units into higher units. Means when we have to change low units to high units, what you have to do? You have to do always division. For example, as we know already, 1000 milliliter is equal to 1 liter. Now see the second one. We always divide when we change higher units to lower units. Here one mistake is that here you have to write down like this. We always divide when we change the lower units to higher units. So 1000 milliliter is equal to 1 liter. For example, if I am giving here milliliter to you, so milliliter is the smaller unit and you have to convert this small unit into big unit. So what you have to do? You have to do the division. So 6754 milliliter. Convert this milliliter into liter and milliliter. So here what we have to write down first? We have to write down first 1000 milliliter is equal to 1 liter. So 6754 milliliter is equal to question mark. Now 6754 divided by 1000. In 1000 how many zeros are there? 3 zeros are there. So last 3 digit that is considered as your milliliter, and before that whatever the written that is considered as your liter. So your answer is 6 liter and 754 milliliter. Let us see one another example. Convert milliliter into liter and milliliter, and your question is 7321 milliliter. So again you have to write down here 1000 milliliter is equal to 1 liter. So 7321 milliliter is equal to question mark. So 7321 divided by 1000. So last 3 digit that is considered as your milliliter, and before that it is considered as your liter. So your answer is 7 liter and 321 milliliter. Thank you. I hope you all understand this all things.